the very lovely Jennie Garth. And Jennie, everyone, is the spokeswoman for the American Heart Association's Go Red for Women campaign. I love that you're doing this.
Oh, thank you.
Tell us the importance of this campaign.
Oh, it's so important. You know, I'm just really determined to get the word out there to the women of America that it's the #1 killer.
#1, not
over all breast cancer, everything. And women don't know that. I mean, when I think of heart disease or heart attacks, I think of an overweight older man who smokes and eats hamburgers. You know, that's like in my mind what I've always thought of. But it is the #1 killer of women, and it comes early. It comes in your 30s. But the most amazing thing about what I'm doing is telling people that it is preventable. Heart disease is totally preventable. If you know your risk factors and you go to the doctor and get tests, you can prevent it and live a healthy,
That's why it's really important to talk to the people in your family tree. Now, your father passed away in 2008.
Yes.
And he had heart disease? He had a heart attack?
My father struggled with heart disease since he was 37, which is ironically the same age that I am now. So it's something that really hits home for me, and I can, you know, go out there and talk about it from the heart because I've lived with it my whole life, you know, in my family, and I saw firsthand how it affected not just my father, but our entire family unit, and how it can devastate your family. So this is something, you know, he battled it for many, many years, and we kept him alive. You know, we did everything in our power, every medical thing we could, and there's so much out there now. He lived a lot longer than any normal man probably would have in this condition, and I think it was just his will to live.
One of the things that my doctor talks to me about is just because you don't have a particular disease in your family, on the family tree, it's got to start someplace. So make sure you're proactive with your own health to make sure it doesn't start with you. Yeah,
definitely. But I think it's important to know your risk factors. If you do have it in your genetics, that's 1. You know, if you have high blood pressure, that's 2. If you smoke, that's 3. You know, if you don't exercise, that's you gotta.
If you're really a hothead, that's 4.
Consider your type A personality. You know,
if you eat ham hock, that's 5.
Interestingly enough, I think that one of the you know, women, if you start to gain weight in your belly area,
they always say that.
And I never knew that. And I had a friend, a very, very dear friend of mine, who at 39. Was diagnosed with anxiety, and then that didn't work. So she got diagnosed with acid reflux, and then that didn't help. And come to find out, she was 99% blocked in her main artery. And was a walking time bomb. She went in and had a triple bypass, and I saw her at the school the other day. I mean, she's healthy and living her life. But
all right, so switching gears. February is First Kiss Month here at the Wendy Show, and I'll bet you've got a great story.
Oh dear, first kiss. Well, I can't remember my real first kiss as a real person. That sounds weird.
As Jennie Garth, but as 90210.
I can remember my first Kelly kiss, which this is going to get me in trouble, but was with Ian Ziering, ironically enough. And he had, there he is again. Hello.
How you doing?
He's looking at me like, what are you about to say? I had to kiss him, and so he decided that we should practice before. Yeah, we were young.
Yes.
And so I will never forget, we were shooting in this house. He took me in the garage of this house and made me kiss him. In the garage.
Was it okay?
It was awesome.
And life goes on.
But I felt a little weird.
I want to thank you so much for being here. Please come back.
Thank you.
I enjoyed talking to you, not just on camera, but behind the scenes.
Yes.
Everyone in the studio audience today is going to get a copy of The Complete Guide to Women's Heart Health. Log on to wendyshow.com for more information about the American Heart Association's American Heart Health Month. And we'll be right back. Thank you so much, Jennie.